Okay, just to let everyone know, I'm okay. I was found. This story is a bit lighthearted, but in no way to downplay how serious a child is missing. Be safe out there. So, yep, I went missing when I was a kid. To tell the story, you need some context. First, I was in Chile. I was a kid that didn't know Spanish or English, and I had no fear of cars. This will come later. So there's kid me, with my mom and her friend, which we'll call Tia. Now, the three of us went to a mall to go shopping. And by three, I mean those two. I was in no way happy to leave the comfort of my home. This mall was huge, had 3 floors, and the floor we went on had a grocery store. Of course, being a child, grocery shopping is boring. Pairing it with my ADHD, this was agony. Still is, honestly. Just know this story is mainly from my mom's perspective, since I remember only what I know. So, as we were shopping, my mom and Tia could tell I was bored out of my mind. So, to prevent me from possibly whining, as kids do, they said we could pass by the TV and electronics. Like, to just look. Safe to say I was easily pleased. As we were passing by, they had one of those game demo stands with the controllers so people could play. Again, we were just passing by. After they had finished grabbing what they needed, my mom and Tia began putting items on the belt. As they were putting the items on the counter, my mom turned her head. Where the fuck? I was gone. Now, this is where the story splits. I'll tell you my mom's perspective first. So, she's over here panicking, as well as Tia. They stopped checking out and began asking people if they've seen a small Chinese kid walking around. They all said no, and most likely were confused on why a Chinese kid was even in a mall and why these two random women were asking. They had approached security guards and asked them the same thing. Excuse me, have you seen a small Chinese kid? They're about this tall and wearing these clothes. Nope, but I'll grab them if I see them. Okay. That was it. That was all they were going to do. If they just saw me, they would grab me. But they didn't help look or have anyone standing by the entrance just in case I wandered out of there. Big help you all are. So my mom is panicking. Her and Tia are retracing their steps and looked everywhere. Going back to the TVs and electronics, nothing. Back to the food aisles, nothing. Back to the checkout stations, nothing. She feared I would have left and wandered around the 3-story mall. Or worse, gone to the underground garage. This is where the context comes in. She feared that I would, this is so stupid. Child me was just built different, having no fear in the face of a 2-ton car. But she knew I was smart and most likely didn't leave the grocery store. She was also confident that I wasn't kidnapped because punishments in Chile on child kidnapping is much worse than America. So she went back once more and retraced her steps, looking everywhere. She once again came back to the TVs and electronics section. Taking a closer look, she notices something. A cord from that game demo stand going under a table. Yeah, okay, let's cut to me and how I ended up here. I'm standing there at the checkout with Mom and Tia. I notice the cart is extremely full. Ugh, this is gonna take forever. Oh, I can go play that game. I left thinking it was fine. Since I thought they were going to take forever to check out, I was just going to play a little. It's fine, I reasoned. So I got to the game demo stand and grabbed the controller. I played a little bit, but then felt uncomfortable just standing there as people walked by. I looked around and saw a table and decided to go under it for some privacy. Luckily, the cord was long enough. I just kind of laid on the ground, peeking under the covers as I played the game. Of course, this was all ruined when the tablecloth was suddenly lifted and I saw the face of my very angry mother. She grabbed me and was relieved I was safe and not dead from being hit by a car. Being the kid I was, I didn't know why she was angry or happy for seeing me. So in that time, I was missing for about 45 minutes to an hour. Nothing bad. I mean, I was lucky to not have been actually kidnapped and become a statistic. So thanks Mom and Tia for searching for me, and glad you guys aren't too upset. They had approached security guards and asked them the same thing. Excuse me, have you seen a small Chinese kid? They're about this tall and wearing these kids. What the heck? This is going to take... Oh. Of course, this was all ruined when the table... What am I saying? She grabbed me and was relieved I was safe and not dead from being. She grabbed me and was relieved I was safe and not dead from being hit by a car. There you go. Got it. So in that time, I was missing for about 45 to... So in that time...